Hello, my Scorpio friends. Welcome. Welcome aboard if you're brand new. Welcome back if you're not. And welcome home if that feels good to you too. Today we want to talk about what's coming in for you in October of 2024. If you happen to be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you know or love someone, or happen to spend a lot of time with someone who has strong Scorpio placements in their chart. Yeah. My requests to you are as follows. Please make sure that you're using your intuition here. And what I mean by that is if the message is for you, it's going to be a very clear yes. And if it is not, you can take that as a very clear no. Don't try to mold your story to make it fit. Don't try to mix the messages, right, so that they make more sense. It will be innately understandable and applicable if it is your message. If it's not, be okay with that, right? These are general readings, like I said. And all you need to do is move to your next placement, right? Listen to that, see what's there if you want a message. If nothing hits the mark, then please just feel free to grab a pick a card reading. There might be something there for you, right? At any rate, there's always plenty of information available to those who are willing to listen. All right, so let's talk about October of 2024 for you. This is the beginning of your season, my Scorpio friends, right? Coming out of Libra season, moving into Scorpio season. So this is your time as well as Libra's time. Wisdom and growth of energy. I like it. I like it. That feels good, especially because we know that that Scorpios are always about that wisdom, right? They're always about that intensity and that depth and the way that we gather our information, right? Y'all love to gather some data. I know it, my Scorpios. So growth of energy, right? That's wonderful. So here's the deal. When we talk about wisdom here in Eileenland, we're always talking about knowledge plus experience equals wisdom. It's a pretty simple equation. And the fact of the matter, oh, look at that. Okay. The fact of the matter is that that is how we do grow, right? We gather our knowledge. We gather our experiences. And we put them together and we get wisdom. So the more we're out in it, the better off we are because we're gathering more data, right? If you live in a box inside of a soundproof room with no windows, you're really not going to have a lot more than knowledge because you don't have experience. And by the same token, if you live a life where you never stop and you never process and contemplate, then you have a lot of experience but no real knowledge. You've not done that integrating work, and so you have neither. Wisdom is when we do both, right? When we're happy to take over and allow both sides of that equation to come to light. And so you also get then Cancer, and I believe in miracles because I am a miracle. Now, that's true. So the way that we put Cancer into this equation is, again, about that openness, right? If you are embodying that Cancer energy, then you're really deeply feeling and using your intuition, right? Cancer is one of your fellow water signs. There's a lot of magic and mystery and mothering and memory and all sorts of beautiful energy in that Cancer connection for you. The warning is to not close off, right? Cancer tends to shut down, shut a door, shut an avenue, shut a channel of insight. And what you're being advised about, in October, my Scorpio friends, is to stay open, right? To stay open. Because until and unless you are staying open, there is no way that you can put all of those pieces together, right? It would be like grabbing a puzzle and then closing your eyes and trying to put it together. You can't really do that, right? You might find even a piece that works, but if you can't see the puzzle and it's primarily a visual thing, then what you're doing is creating a situation where you don't have all the information to really make good, correct decisions when it comes to, interesting, when it comes to the things that you want to do in life, right? And so, wow, okay. So the message here is to stay open, right? To stay open. So you have the Stag, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, so how, right, so it may be that you have been very to yourself. You might have been going through, I don't even want to call it like a dark night of the soul, but one of those phases where everything that you're doing is quiet, internal, and you keep telling yourself that's just fine with you, right? That's just fine with me. No, it's okay, really. That's just fine. That's just fine with me. I don't really need to be out there. Well, guess what? You do, my little Scorpios. So in all the ways that you have been hermited, the ways that you have been cloistering yourself and staying to yourself, which is beautiful, by the way, because that's where a lot of your work has been done. Your learning has been done in that way. October is coming in to say something is going to catch your eye, and you're going to realize all this work you've been doing has to be translatable into the world. It has to be translatable into an actual living life. It has to be something that touches your heart and creates movement, right? You can't grow if you're planted in one place and you're not willing to move, and you're not willing to allow yourself that capacity for growth, right? And so whatever it is that's happening in your experience here, you're being called to open the door, right? You've done all this work. You've created this brilliant self within a container, but it's time now in October to understand that the container is an illusion, right? And it's been a beautiful incubator, but now it's time to crack that shell. And here's the thing, you have to crack that shell from the inside, because that is how things go through transition and make it, right? If something cracks a shell from the outside, the being fostered inside of it does not make it, right? And so you have to be the one to open your heart, open your soul, expand your consciousness in such a way that you allow yourself to be present in the world, right? That might be that might be difficult if you've been so cloistered for so long. But this is about growth of your energy. And you've already undergone the growth, right? Now it's just about having the courage to allow the world to witness your work. Do this fearlessly, right? Do this leading with your heart. Do this understanding that you have the strength, right? You do. This is the strength card, right? So you have it. You have spent time developing it. You've been working on this in terms of time and energy and devotion to mastery. The world is ready for you to come out and be seen, right? Let your miracle be witnessed. Can you do that? I think you can, my Scorpio friends. I love this. I love this. Whatever it is that you've been doing, yeah, beautiful, brilliant. Get out there. Hit like, hit subscribe. I want you to come back and let me know how this goes. What have you been working on? I can't wait to hear. Take care. Be super blessed, and really let me know.